What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Comics Advice. Today, man, we're going over Absolute Flash issue number 14. Now, remember, Mirror Master trapped Wally and Linda. That's where we're taking off from. Let's jump into this thing. Mirror Master essentially traps these two because they went out looking, trying to explore, figuring out, okay, how can Wally find his dad? All right, and then Mirror Master yanks them in. Linda's like, run. Wally's like, I am. Quit screaming in my ear. I think maybe we lost them. Wait, didn't we already come this way? I don't know. It all looks the same. Dead end, we got to go back. We can't go back. All the murder clones are back there, right? So now they got to keep running, keep running, keep running. How is this place even possible? It isn't. Then again, nothing about my life has made any sense lately. Wait, that's weird. Check these out. These mirrors all show different places. Linda, Wally, Ralph, right? And this is where they met, kind of an orphanage kind of thing. And Wally says right here, it's the mission. I don't. What is this, Wally? Wait, do you hear that? Voices. Murder clones once again. And they're like, where is Scudder? Now remember, Scudder is Taskmaster. But they don't realize who Taskmaster is at this time. So you see Linda saying, we're trapped. Not yet, hold on. But not Scudder. Where's Scudder? Kill them. So you got a bunch of Scudder clones running around right there. Just hold on. Wait, am I running on the ceiling? And then things start to get a little bit real, right? Wally's going to go back. He's going to see his dad. Linda's going to see her brother, as you see right there. It had been a couple years. And you see Wally saying right here, Dad. And he's yelling through the window, right? Trying to get his dad's attention. He wants to see his dad. Linda's like, he can't hear you, Wally. And this is a little bit tough to read upside down. Wally's like, no, he has to hear me. And Linda's like, Wally, stop. You're going to what? He's gonna crash that thing, right? She knew he was gonna lash out. Well, it's like, what did I just do? And we're not done yet, right? We're still with the murder clones, all right? You see Wally saying, run, Linda, go. She's like, go where? They're everywhere. Don't be sorry, just fight. Hey, up here. Right? And so reading this through the desktop version is kind of interesting because if you're not careful, you're kind of confused, like, which one's Taskmaster? And then you see him popping out over the top of Wally. He's like, what? Aren't you just like all the other clones right there? And you see the real Taskmaster is like, there's no time, this way. So essentially pulls Wally right through that window right there. Come on. Ugh, I can't, right? One of them has grabbed Linda. I got you. Kicks the clone in the mouth. Taskmaster's like, it's okay. You're safe. They can't come through here. Now, of course, Wally is frustrated because, he just really ruined his only opportunity to potentially see his dad again, right? And then he looks like the other murder clone, so Wally's a little bit on edge. She's like, who are you? Whoa, 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 hold on, Wally. Just chill, okay? I'm not like them. I'm the real one. Wait, how do you know my name? I've been watching you. I know that sounds creepy, because it is creepy. Have you been watching me too? First off, I haven't. I'm a scientist. And secondly, no, I haven't been watching you. Sorry, but you're not that important. So we got a little passive aggressiveness going a little back and forth. Linda's like, yeah, well, I still think, you're not a nice guy. Listen, I saw my dad in there. I need to go back. You need to open it back up. Taskmaster's like, I can do that, but first you're going to need to do something for me. And like I said, Wally's already on level 10, right? This is not a game. Open up that mirror and then get my dad out of there. Let me go, kid. I'm serious. You hurt me and you'll never see him again. Got it? And that right there kind of just gave Wally a little reality check. Fine. Just what do you want from me then? And who the hell even are you? And what's with all those clones down there? My name is Sam Scudder. I'm a physicist and an engineer like Barry. I mean, not like Barry, but I worked with him. Barry and I and two others, we were Star Labs, or we were going to be. But listen, we don't have time for everything right now, but I'll try to explain as best as I can see. There was an accident. I created that place, the mirror dimension, but now I'm trapped. I'm tethered to the mirror dimension. I can't stay out of it for very long, or I get sick. Like, really sick. I'm pretty sure I'll die if I don't go back inside every hour or so. But every time I go back inside, I create another one of those things, which is essentially him. Double soulless things. All they want to do is kill me. I'm a prisoner, and I don't know how much longer I can keep going. There are more and more of them all the time. That's why I need your help, Wally, to get me free. How am I going to help you? Thawne. You have to find Eleanor Thawne, the person who's responsible for Wally even being in this situation to begin with, right? The crazy childhood, not seeing his dad. He's like, I have no idea where she went. I know, but you can still find her. She's hidden herself from me now. They all have. Huh? It started happening again. I need to go back inside. Listen, Wally, if you find Eleanor Thawne for me, then I'll open up a mirror to still point for you. I'll get you to your dad. Wait, no, please take me to my dad now, and then I'll help you. I promise. Not gonna happen, kid. I've been screwed over by everyone I thought I could trust. You find Thon first. That's the deal. Wait, I don't even know where to start. I already told you. Start with Star Labs. Start with Ray Palmer. Who? And Wally's like, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. And Linda's like, this is crazy? Have you not been paying attention to your life for the last 2 months? What am I going to do? What do you think we're going to do? We're going to find this Eleanor Thon chick, and then we're going to make Google Man tell us to take you back to your dad and my brother. I'm now putting you in danger again, Linda. As if you have a choice, like it or not, I'm in this too. So what's next? Next, we go home or back to Ralph's, I guess. This was that Barry Side lab, huh? Yeah, this is where it all started. What are you doing? Look at yourself. You need some spares. It's like, can we get something to eat, please, on the way back to Central City? Well, he's like, yeah, I could eat. And as they take off, you're going to see all these different little mirror pieces right here on the ground. And then you got Wally and Linda and the last one. This was such a good issue. I wish it was longer. They did a great job, with Mirror Master. Really enjoyed the back and forth between Mirror Master and Linda as well, kind of the passive aggressiveness. Honestly, to me, this might have been one of the best Absolute Flash issues from beginning to end. It felt pretty short, though. I wish it was longer, right? But I can't wait to see what happens next. How is Wally going to find Eleanor Thon? All right, Linda, what's going to happen with her? All right, so stay tuned. More content coming soon. Comics Devices out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy. Peace.